Hey, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Happy Thursday. Cool. All right, if you're jumping on, this is Actors Daily Bread. I want to know who's on the line, who is watching. Even if you're watching the replay, give me a shout out, give me a thumbs up, a heart. Let me know where you're watching from. Today I'm talking about who are you looking at? Like who are you looking at? You're like, what? Who are you looking at? That's what we're talking about today. This is an audition tip slash acting tip, specifically for film and television. In case you do not know me, my name is Christine Horn. I'm a professional actress of over 20 something years. I'm also a life and career coach for actors. And I love what I do. And I work with actors who are on a mission to elevate their lives and their careers so that you can pursue your career without losing your mind. Really? My dog is over here making some interesting sounds. But yeah, if you are tuning in, if you're watching the replay, or if you are watching live, let me know you are here. So yeah, who are you looking at? This is the reason why I feel so pumped. You'll see today I'm in my studio area. I just finished coaching a client. Yes, I coach clients virtually. I'm a virtual acting coach. So yes, if you're looking for some one-on-one coaching, I'm breaking things down, scene study, marketing, audition, monologue, holler at me, okay? You can send me a direct message. But I was working with my lovely client, Stephanie. Shout out to Stephanie. We just had a great session, and we were talking about sight lines. And so if you're not familiar with that, a sight line is basically your line of sight, like where are you looking? And so for those of you who are trying to do more film and television, but having trouble either booking or when you go in the room, you don't know how to work the camera or what you're supposed to be looking at, I want you to watch this video. And I'm actually going to go much more in depth in this in a private training that I'm doing in my Facebook group called Actors Daily Bread. I'm going to throw this up on the screen for you right quick. Since no one's on at the second, I don't feel the pressure. Actors Daily Bread. I show up here every single day, just so you know. So join the Facebook group. Let me put that here. Welcome if you're tuning in. I'm giving you some on-camera techniques today. Give me a thumbs up. Say hello wherever you're watching from. Actors Daily Bread. I just finished coaching one of my private clients, and we were working on sight lines. Let's see. I'm putting a tip here on the screen. Join the group. But yeah, tip number one. This is like a bonus tip here. You know, I have my gray backdrop, nice and taut, just a flat gray sheet. You can get it for $10 or less at Walmart or anywhere. I have my lighting system. I'll go into that another day. But so let's talk about sight lines. Let's talk about who are you looking at? I see tons of tapes, and this is helpful whether you are self-taping at home or if you are in the audition room with casting, okay? And I have some casting director friends on here, and if I'm lying, y'all tell me so, please. But the main thing I see when actors are on camera, and thank you for joining, if you're just watching, give a thumbs up, is they don't know where to look. So I'm going to pretend that this camera is our camera for the audition, right? So let's say your scene has 2 people in it, maybe 3. For fun, we'll just do 2, right? Too many times, it's like maybe your characters are John and Jane. Too many times I'm seeing John and Jane in the same place. They'd be like, John, Jane, what did you do, John? What did you do, Jane? Or God forbid you're looking at the camera. Like, unless you are a news reporter, do not look dead in camera. So here's my big tip for you today. If you're watching and if you're doing film auditions and TV auditions, it may seem silly, but my clients and I find it very helpful. So if you have nothing else, start with the smiley face. This is what I did with my client today. We started with smiley faces. And so however many characters or however many objects you have in a scene, you have a smiley face or you have a Post-it note. Either one will work, all right? And you'll take these and tape it to the wall. And a big pro tip here is you never want to go above your sight line. First of all, your camera, like if this was my real camera, it wouldn't be over where my head is stopping. Because if you're having to look up, you know, the camera's catching you from the nose up, and that's not hot. Or if it's having to look down, you're just getting 1,000 boobs, right? Watch it. So the key is to have the camera at your eye level. Honey, be patient. We're going to go out. My puppy, he's just like, Mom, he's like, can we go for my walk? What's up? I'm teaching. 1 second. We're almost going to wrap this up. So if you have nothing else, start with a happy face. And so if you have John and Jane, I'm going to have 2 of these, and I'm going to put them on different sides of the camera. So you want to split the camera. So here, this is my camera, right? Where my finger is. So we're going to split the camera. So if you're tuning in, we're talking about who are you looking at? Are you messing up your auditions because you don't know where you're freaking looking? If you have an on-camera audition, are you syncing your auditions because you're looking crazy? So if you have nothing else, smiley faces or Post-it notes, but I like to cut people's faces out. Hey, Brad. No, hey, Brad. How are you? This seems silly, but it works. The beauty of using people, you can get magazines, cut out people from your magazines, is that you have some eyeballs to look into, right? And there's something that allows you to connect, because it already feels crazy when you're taping or when you're in the audition room and you just have the one reader, or especially self-tapes. If you're self-taping, you're like, I'm in this room by myself trying to pretend that I'm staring into John's eyes. But how much more does it help if you can actually give someone some eyes? And so you stare and you're just like, John. So the tip is the same. However many characters you have, you take your pictures and you tape them. You let it split the camera so that I'm not looking too high or too low. Now, if they're children, the characters are supposed to be children, you may put them a little lower, but not too low. You have to always remember that the camera needs to catch your eyes. So if you're looking too low, we can't see you. And if your hair is in your face, we can't see you. So you're always thinking about that. And this goes for objects as well. So if you found this tip helpful, I want you to use it, number one. And I'm in about 10 minutes, maybe 20, no, actually maybe 30, about 30 minutes. So it's 5:30 p.m. Pacific. In about 30 minutes, I'm doing an exclusive live training in the Actors Daily Bread Facebook group. So that's why I put that on the screen, Actors Daily Bread. If you find this video helpful, please share it to your page and let some of your other actor friends watch it. And if you have a question, write it. I personally respond to every single question, even for the replays. All right, so this is Actors Daily Bread, and who are you looking at? If you don't know, I need you to get some pictures or some Post-it notes and watch your auditions improve. Hope you found that helpful. I am Christine Horn, your life and career coach, with an acting tip today. And this is Actors Daily Bread. I'll see you tomorrow. And if you want the training, come to the group. You have to get added to see this exclusive training, because I do special trainings just for my peeps who are really committed. All right, good night. And to everyone in Atlanta, I see that stuff about Highway 85. I hope you guys are safe, and just please make it home safe and be patient in that traffic. Good night.